Hello dear students, welcome back to our channel. I am your maths teacher CG ma'am. In this video, we are going to discuss exercise 14.3, question number 1 and 2. First we can solve problem number 1. Here in this frequency distribution table shows the monthly consumption of electricity of 68 consumers. We have to find out mean, median and mode. That means the three center tendencies we have to find out for this single question. Okay, and by the time we have very important formula, that is empirical formula. What is the connection between how these three center tendencies are related? That is 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. That is very important. We can expect problem questions from this empirical formula in section number A. That is first section. Okay, that is empirical relationship between the three center tendency is 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. Okay, so the first problem here first we are going to find out arithmetic mean. Okay, and since the class intervals are not that much small, it would be better to select assumed mean method. Okay, by assumed mean method, arithmetic mean x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. Okay, so before applying this formula, we have to find out the assumed mean. Assumed mean is nothing but 1 from this xi column, that means mid value. Okay, how to find out mid value? Mid value means upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. That is one method. Okay, being this in upper limit and lower limit are big numbers. Okay, we have one more very simple techniques to get each exercise, that is see the difference, that is the height being the same 20 in this problem. Okay, 20 divided by 2, that is 10. Okay, that 10 should be added with the lower limits of each class interval. Idea is clear, children? Find out the height, that is upper limit minus lower limit 20. Okay, 20 divided by 2, that is 10. 10 can be added with the lower limit of each class interval. Okay, clear children? That means 10, 65 plus 10, that is 75. If we have first mid value, you can add 20 to each mid value and you can easily fill this third column. Okay, or upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Any method you can select in order to get xi. Okay, so here I am going to do by adding the half of the height, that is 20 divided by 2, 10 with each lower limit. Okay, that means 65 plus 10, 75. I will give one more example, one more type. 65 minus 85, that is 70, 150 divided by 2, 75. Okay, then we can add 20, that is 95. Being the difference is same, that means upper limit minus lower limit, that is 20, can be added with each mid value in order to get to the remaining columns. Okay, that means see 85 plus 105. Okay, 190 divided by 5 is that is 95. Okay, so or you can add 20 to each one. Any method you can adopt. Okay, that is 115, 135. Okay, and here 150, children, 155. See children, you can add 10 with the lower limit, 145 plus 10, 155. Okay, here it comes 175. Okay, here it is 195. These are the mid values. Idea is clear, children? Okay, and the next step is we have to find out the assumed mean. Assumed mean is nothing but 1 from, you can select 1 from this xi column. Okay, it would be better to, if you can locate the mid position, okay, which is the entry in the mid position, that is here 3, you can select 135. Okay, so here I am selecting assumed mean as 135. Okay, this is the assumed mean A. We are representing with A. Next is we can take the deviation. We have to subtract this assumed mean from each mid value from xi. Okay, and I already told in the previous problems, okay, that here this entry will be 0. Okay, that means 135 minus the assumed mean, that is 135, that is 0, and all the entries above the 0 will be negative and below the 0 will be positive. Okay, and here 115 minus 135, that is negative 20. Being the difference is 20, here will be the multiples of 20. That is another very important technique. Okay, you can easily write down those columns also if you know this idea, that is here the difference is 20. Here these two entries will be the multiples of 20, that is negative 40 and negative 60. Being these are above 0, it carries negative sign. Okay, or you can subtract xi minus a. Okay, that is 95 minus 135 is negative 40. There are different methods to get this entries very easily. Here also negative 60. Okay, and here comes the positives of 20, 40, 60 like that. 155 minus 135, positive 20, okay, 40 and 60. Okay, okay, and in the next step is we have to find out Fi into di. Okay, because here this formula is sigma Fi di. Okay, so get the product of Fi into dA and get their sum, and that should be divided by sigma Fi is the number of consumer, that is given as 68. Okay, so here we are going to multiply Fi into its corresponding deviation. Di is negative 60, that is 4 6 are 24 and 0 negative 240. Here negative 200, okay, 13 into negative 2, negative 26 and 0, negative 260. Here it definitely 0. Here it comes 2, 8, 28, 0. Here 3, 2, 0 and here 2, 4, 0. Okay, and in the next step we have to find out sigma Fi di. We have to sum all these entries of the last column. Okay, see here the first step is very easy because negative 240 and positive 240 can be cancelled, and the remaining values, the negatives can be added and the positives can be added, and in the final step you can subtract. Okay, so that means here negative 200, negative 260 will be negative 460. Here it comes, we have only these two values, this 240 and negative 240 get cancelled. Okay, so it will be 0, 0 and 600. That means sigma Fi di will be 600 minus 460. Okay, that is 0, 4 and 140. Okay, that means sigma Fi di is positive 140. And in the next step we are going to substitute all this required entries in this given formula, that is x bar is equal to, by assumed mean method, a plus sigma Fi divided by sigma Fi. So here we have xi, that is a as chosen as 135 plus sigma Fi di is 140 divided by 68. Okay, this is a fraction and this is a whole number. Okay, that should be very carefully noted. Now we are going to divide 140 with 68. Okay, since 40 and 68 are the multiples of 4, you can divide with 4. 140 divided by 68. Okay, the divisibility test of 4 everybody knows, and in 4 in 14 3 times and 2 25. Here that is 4 in 6 1 time and in 28 17. That is 35 divided by 17. 35 divided by 17. 17 in 35, 2 times 34 and the remainder 1 and in 10. Okay, that is we are added 0, that means we have to put decimal point, and 17 in 10 is less than 10 is less than 17 even after adding 0. So that means you have to put 1 0 over there, and next you can add one more 0. Okay, so 17 in 100. Okay, can we take 5? Okay, 35, 85. Yes. Okay, 5, that is 85, and remainder is 15, and one more place we can find out, so that you can easily round off into 2 decimal places. Okay, so in 150, 17 into 7, okay, 49, 4 carries. Okay, here we can take 8, I think. Okay, in 8, that is 56 and 5 carries. Okay, and 30, that is 8 times, that is 136. Okay, this is enough. Okay, 14 is the remainder. So being here 2.058, we can round off to 2 decimal places by looking into the third decimal place being 5 or more than 5. You can add 1 with the second decimal places, that is here now 5 becomes 6, that is 135 plus 2.06. Okay, 5 becomes 6, being the third decimal place is more than 5 or more than 5. Okay, and the final step, it will be 135 plus 2, that is 137.06. This is the arithmetic mean of this consumers, that is monthly consumption of 68 consumers. The average is 137.06. Okay, next we are going to find out the second one, that is the median. How to find out the median of this entry? Okay, that means we have to find out for median. Okay, how can we find out median, children? Okay, that is, it's very important for finding the median. Okay, we need very important column, that is nothing but the cumulative frequency. Okay, how to get the cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency is nothing but by adding the cumulative frequency of this entry, that is 4, the first frequency will be the frequency itself. We are adding the previous frequency with the frequency of that class interval in order to get the CF. Okay, being it is the first entry, this CF will be the same. Okay, that means 4. Okay, and for the second class interval, okay, the cumulative frequency as per the definition, you have to add that cumulative frequency in order to get this one, the frequencies of the first 2. Okay, that is 5 plus the previous frequency is 4, that is 9. Okay, and here the third cumulative frequency of the third class interval is the sum of the frequencies of these 3. Okay, this plus 9. Okay, that means, or you can add like this. Already we have seen the sum of these 2. Okay, the previous classes is 9 with the frequency of that class. That will give you the cumulative frequency of that required class, that is 22. Okay, okay, and in order to get the cumulative frequency of this, you have to add these 3, the sum of these 3 plus the required cumulative frequency, and its frequency is 20, that is 42. Okay, here it will be 56. Okay, and it will be 64. Is it clear, children? Okay, and finally you will be getting the total consumers, that will be 68. Okay, so this is the way you can easily get to the cumulative frequency of the class intervals. After getting this cumulative frequency, we can write down the formula for the median. Okay, so median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Okay, and I will explain what all this indicates. Here the L is nothing but the lower limit of the median class. Okay, here n by 2. N by 2 is the half of sigma Fi. Here this sigma Fi also represented with the n, and we are talking about the monthly consumption of electricity of 68 consumers here. So here small letter n, or we can represent with the sigma Fi or capital N. All these three are the same. Thus total number of frequencies, that is 68. Okay, and it's half. Okay, and CF is the cumulative frequency of the class which is preceding to the median class, above the which comes before the median class, and the frequency of the median class is small f, and h is the class width or the class size. Okay, so all these entries depends on the median class. Okay, so after writing or after getting this cumulative frequency, our next step is to locate the median class. Okay, so median class, you can easily locate the median class. Take the half of n by 2, that is 68 divided by 2. Okay, that is 34. And see in the cumulative frequency. Okay, the cumulative frequency just above this 30, just above 34. That means 58, 64, all are above 34, but we need just above 34, that is 42. Okay, so the class corresponding to this cumulative frequency will be the median class. That means this is the median class. Median class. Okay, I think that the idea is clear how to locate the median class. Take the half of sigma Fi or the sum of the frequencies. 68, that is here, that is 68, and divided by 2, that is 34. And in the cumulative frequency column, the entry which is cumulative frequency just above the n by 2, that is here, that is 42, and the class corresponds to that 42 will give you the median class. Okay, and here the lower limit of the median class, this is L, that is small letter L is equal to 125. Okay, and in the bracket, okay, n by 2 we have seen that 34 minus CF. What is CF? CF is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. Preceding the median class comes just above it. Okay, that means 22, cumulative frequency, that is 22 here in this problem, divided by this small letter f is nothing but the frequency of the median class, that is 20. Okay, this is F. Okay, this is CF. Okay, that is 20 into H here is 20 again. Okay, that is clear, children. Okay, so you can easily reduce this 20. Okay, so 125 is the lower limit plus 34 minus 22, that is 12. 34 minus 22, this denominator and numerator get cancelled. That means 137 is the median. Okay, we have seen that arithmetic mean x bar is equal to 137.06, and now we have seen median is equal to 137. Okay, equal to 137. Okay, I think the idea is clear to everyone. It's very important problem. Okay. Now we are moving to the third center tendency, that is the mode. How to find out the mode? Okay, so being these class intervals are continuous, okay, we have to first locate the model class. Okay, how to locate model class? See the frequency column, maximum frequency for this problem is 20, and the class corresponds to 20 is 125, 145. That is the model class. Okay, so the next step is we have to find out we have to write down the correct formula for the mode. Okay, so for mode for continuous class interval is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, this is a fraction, into H. Okay, so we have seen that 125 minus 145 is the model class. Okay, and its lower limit, that is 125 is L. and F1. Okay, so here the frequency of the model class is F1 and this is F0 and this is F2. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, that is the order. Okay, so we can easily substitute over here. That means here F0 is the frequency of the class which preceding the model class. Okay, that is here the F1 is 20 frequency of the model class, F0 13 divided by 2 into F1. Okay, F1 is 20 minus F0 13 and minus F2 that is 14 into here height is 20. Idea is clear, children? F1 frequency of the model class. Okay, that is 20. This is F0. Okay, just above the model class, and frequency of the class succeeding the model class is F2. Okay, so 125 plus 20 minus 13 is 7 divided by, in the denominator, 2 into 20, 40 minus 2 negatives, minus 13, minus 14, minus 27, okay, into 20. Okay, so this step is clear, children. The denominator 2 20s are 40, minus 13 minus 14 will give you minus 27, and on the subtraction, okay, 40 minus 27 is 13. Okay, so 13 into 20. So this fraction should be multiplied with 20. That means you can multiply numerator with 20. That is here in the next step 125 plus 7 into 20, 140 divided by 13. Idea is clear, children? The calculation, I think the step is clear. Now we are going to divide this 140 with 13. Okay, that is 140 divided by 13. 13 in 14 one time, that is 13, remainder 1, and we can bring down 0. In 13, in 10, being it is less than 13, we can add 0. That means if you bring down a digit and after that that number is less than this 13, that is the divisor, you have to put 1 0. Okay, and after that you can add a sufficient number of zeros, provided you have to put a decimal point in the quotients place. That is the rule of division. So 13 in 100. So can we take 7, that is 21, 91, right? Okay, so 7 times, okay, that is 91, remainder is 9, okay, and in 90, 13 in 90. We have 91 in 7 times, so definitely you can take 6, okay. 6, 18, 78. Okay, so 78 here for 6 times. So you will be getting 12, and we can find out 3 decimal places and you can round off to 2 decimal places. Okay, so we have 120 now. Okay, here it is 91 for 7 times, so we can take 8. If we can check whether it is 24 2 carries, that is 104, right? Okay, 104, that means you can take 9. Okay, 9, 27, that is if you get right, you will be getting a remainder greater than 13. So it would be better to you have to take 9, 27 2 carries, that is 117, that is 9 times 117. So this is enough, remainder we have 3. So 125 plus, here the third decimal place is 9, it is more than or equal to 5 or more than equal to 5, you can add 1 with its second decimal places. That means 6 becomes 7, that is 10.77. That means 125, okay, 10.77, that is 0.77531, 135.77. This is the mode of this frequency distribution table. That means mode is equal to 135.77. Okay, that means x bar, that is average of this frequency distribution, is 137.06. And median, when you arrange this in ascending order or descending order, the mid value, that is the idea of median, okay, that is 137. And here mode, the maximum frequency, maximum number of times repeats, okay, here in this frequency distribution, and that means 135.77. Okay, this is about the first problem. That is very simple question, but lot of calculation. You should be thorough with the formulas and the calculation part also. Okay, now we are moving to the second question. Now we are going to solve the second question. This is very, very important question, children. Okay, see the question. Here we have given the median of this continuous frequency distribution is 28.5, and the sum of the frequency, that is n, and that is equal to 60. And we have to find out x and y. Okay, here x and y are the frequencies. Okay, and these frequencies are missing. Okay, so we have to find out these missing frequencies. It's very, very important problem. Okay, being median is given, in order to calculate anything related to median, we have to first find out the cumulative frequency column. Okay, that means among these three center tendencies, we are finding the cumulative frequency only for the problems related to median. Understood, children? So our first aim is to find out the cumulative frequency. Okay, and what is cumulative frequency? The cumulative frequency of the first class interval will be the frequency itself, that is 5. And in order to get the second cumulative frequency, the sum of this frequency with the frequency of the previous class, that is 5 plus x. Okay, and each class interval and its frequency should be added with the previous frequencies in order to get the CF. Okay, so 5 plus x is the sum of these two frequency, plus 20, that is 20 and 5 are the constants. So that can be added 25 plus x. Okay, so the 25 plus x is the sum of these three frequencies, plus 15 will give you CF of the fourth class interval. Okay, that is 25 plus x plus 15 constants. 25 plus 15 is 40 plus x. And 40 plus x plus y will give you the cumulative frequency of the next class interval. And 40 plus x plus y, since they are the variable. Okay, y is the variable, so we can't add with the 40 or x. And it will give you, when you add 5 along with this, 40 plus x plus y plus 5, 40 and 5 are constants. So 45 plus x plus y. Okay, this is the cumulative frequency of this last class interval. And also we have given the median is equal to 28.5. Okay, so first we can find out one equation from this total number of frequencies, that is 60, and 60 will give you, that is 45 plus x plus y can be equated to 60. Okay, this 45 plus x plus y we got after adding all these frequencies, and that is given as 60. So you can equate what? 45 plus x plus y is the same as the sum of the frequency, that is 60. Implies x plus y, both are the variables, can be kept in the left side by taking this 45 to RHS, that is 60 minus 45, and that is 15, that is x plus y equal to 15. This is very important equation that you can easily get it from this, from the idea of the sum of the frequencies. Okay, and that is 45 plus x plus y can be equated to 60, that is given in the question. So we have x plus y is equal to 15. Okay, in the same way we can form another equation with the given median is equal to 28.5. Okay, by formula median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. Okay, so in the next step we are going to substitute the values in the given in the formula median. Okay, and what is given? Median is given as 28.5. And to substitute in RHS, first we have to locate the median class. Since as I told, median lies in the median class, 28.5 will lie in this class interval, that is 20 to 30. 28.5 is a member of this class interval, and we can I highlighted this class interval, and this is the median class and the lower limit. So L is equal to 20. Okay, and the frequency of the median class will give you F, that is 20, and CF is the frequency of the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. We got the median class as 20, 30, and its CF is 25 plus X, and cumulative frequency which is preceding the median class is 5 plus X, and that is CF. And H is equal to the class width, that is upper limit minus lower limit, that is 20 minus 10, that is 10. Okay, then now we can substitute over here, and lower limit 20 plus n by 2, 60 by 2, 30, and CF, cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class, and that is 5 plus X. Okay, divided by frequency of the median class 20 into H 10. Step is clear. I just substituted the values from this frequency distribution table. Okay, and in the next step, 20 plus 0 and 0 get cancelled, so divided by 2, and we can open this bracket by multiplying each term with minus. So 30 minus 5 minus X, minus into plus is minus, divided by 2, 0 get cancelled. Okay, so 20 plus, here it will be 25 minus X by 2, and this 20 is an independent number, whole number can be taken to LHS by subtract, because this is plus 20. So when you take here, it will be minus 20, that is 28.5 minus 20 is equal to 25 minus X by 2. Idea is clear, children? Okay, now we can substitute over here in order to get, you can easily get X from this, because in this equation you can see only one variable, and that is X. So the difference between 28.5 and 20 is 8.5 is equal to 25 minus X by 2. Clear, children? I have taken 20 to this side, so the fraction is 25 minus X by 2. This 2 can be taken to LHS, division become multiplication. So 8.5 into 2, 8.5 into 2 equal to 25 minus X. Okay, and 8.5 into 2 is 17 is equal to 25 minus X. So I am taking this minus X to LHS, so minus X become X is equal to 25. I am keeping 25 in RHS itself, so there is no change of sign for 25, positive 25, but 17 become minus 17. So 25 minus 17 is 8. So we have got the first missing frequency, that is X value as 8, frequency of the second class interval, that is X is equal to 8. Then how can we calculate Y? Okay, that means we have the first equation, X plus Y is equal to 50. Okay, so if you mark this as equation number 1, so 1 becomes that is X we have now 8. So we will get Y is equal, from 1 Y can be written as 15 minus X, and 15 minus 8, that is 7. So X is equal to 8 and Y is equal to 7. These are the missing frequencies. In order to verify that X plus Y is 15, right? Okay, so X plus Y, 15 plus 45, that is 60. Total number of frequency. That means our calculation is correct. This is very important problem, children, to find out missing frequency. So the very important thing is you can easily calculate the median, locate the median class, because here in this problem median is given and median always lies in the median class. And after getting median class, you can easily substitute the values in the formula so that you will be getting the missing frequencies X and Y. Okay, thank you, children.